For nearly 200 years, B'rith International has been an essential voice in combating anti-Semitism, promoting Jewish unity and community, and so much more. And now, after 4 decades at the organization, our next guest, Dan Mariaschin, is retiring, and we're happy to have us in the studio, even though it's for circumstances that I know a lot of people are going to be quite disappointed to see you go.
Well, thank you for having me, and it's good to be here in Israel to talk about some of the things that I've seen over the years. And to be present here where news is made every day. So.
I know, it sure is. I mean, you think being from New York originally and now living in Washington, there's news every day, but here it's a whole different level. But explain, because it was started really early on, how has the original mission in which it was founded been able to have been carried on in the legacy, as we see B'rith International today?
The organization was founded by 12 German Jewish immigrants back in 1843. And the story goes that there was an indigent widow, and these 12 guys came together to raise what we believe was the princely sum of $27 then to help this widow and her family. That mission of volunteerism, of working in the community, of seeking to help those in need, that really has traveled all the way through these many decades, now to 182 years.
So what has made you be there so long? I mean, you worked there, and then you've been in the CEO for 26 years?
26 years.
26 years young you are. So how have you seen things change and carry forward just, in your tenure? I mean, we've seen a lot of history being made during that time.
Yeah, it's almost a case of the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Yeah.
So when I came into this field, which was before that, because I've been working for over 50 years in this field, there was the Soviet Jewry movement, the Syrian Jewry movement. 1975, we're now 50 years from the Zionism equals racism resolution. Issues about anti-Semitism largely in Europe, not so much in the United States. So over the years, things have kind of stayed the same. But over the years, the anti-Semitism issue is now in the States, which we're dealing with. We are at the United Nations. Israel has always had difficulties at the UN. B'rith is accredited at the UN, in New York, in Geneva, where the Human Rights Council is, where we have a lot of bias against Israel, UNESCO in Paris. So there's been kind of this continuum of history, which has also stayed very true to our initial mission. We provide housing for senior citizens, affordable housing, Jewish and non-Jewish, projects that are done together with the federal government in the United States. And we assist the victims of natural disasters, tsunamis and hurricanes and tornadoes. So it's pretty much stayed the same with variations along the way.
So now is an interesting time. Like, why are you choosing this time to kind of fold up your coat and you want to just, what's next for you and why now, I guess?
Well, I certainly won't be walking away from the issues.
Of course.
But it's time, I think, to do some things that I've liked to do and haven't really had the time. When you're a CEO in any field, in any business, in any organization, you're really not in control of your schedule. So I hope to write a book, which a lot of people hope to do. This is something I really would like to do and see it come to fruition. And then my arrangement with B'rith is to continue to stay on for a while and to work on issues that I care deeply about. For example, Holocaust restitution issues, helping survivors and their families to get their properties back or to get compensation back. And I do a podcast, and I'll be doing that. So there'll be plenty to do.
Well, I mean, clearly, your dedication is and your passion is a lifelong, journey for you. But for sure, writing the book. How many years have you been saying, okay, one day I know I'm going to have to write a book. It's going to be it's a lot of work, sitting down and staying still. Those are all things to take into consideration.
I've lost count, but it is something I would like to do. And there are these articles, you see them, where they ask authors, what are your writing habits? Some people say I write from 6 to 10 in the morning. Some people say I write from 10 to 2. I write all night. So I've got to find that space that works for me. But I think this is a good time to do it. I have a couple of ideas about what I'd like to do. So I have to get to that. I'm stepping down as of June 30 of 26. And then after that, we'll figure out how to write the book.
Well, amazing. And kol hakavod for all of the dedicated, lifelong career work that you have done for the Jewish people.
Thank you.
And
Thanks again for having me.
looking forward to hearing how the book comes along.
Right. Thanks again.